What is going on, you guys? It is your boy Cyrus Obsidian here at Obsidian Games, here to bring you some more Yu-Gi-Oh content. So let us dive right in. So for today, we have a special event in a case tournament that we're going to be participating in. This case tournament is for Alliance Insight, which we are still missing 2 cards from it in Malice P. March Hare and Backup Adagnister. We need both of these to really finish and solidify our Malice deck if we're wanting to play that for the WCQ coming up in a month. But we also have some others on the back burner that we're slowly working with, and the one we're playing for today is one of those in Bestial Regenesis Kashtira. So you have seen me play this deck several times on the channel, and we're going back playing it again with some changes that we made to the deck to hopefully make it maybe just a little bit better, maybe a little bit more consistent, but we're going to find out. Maybe we're going to go back to one of our earlier builds after today. We'll see that as well. But let me show you guys the deck profile, and then we're going to head out to this case tournament. All right, so here is the Regenesis deck profile that we're going to play for our case tournament today. There has been some changes to the deck. This is a 43 card deck, as you can probably tell by its thickness here. But to kick things off with the Regenesis, we are playing 1 Regenesis Lord with 3 Archfiend, 2 Sage, 2 Warrior, and 1 Dragon. Then to round out the spells, we were playing 3 Regenesis, 3 Regenesis Code, and 1 Regenesis Birth. Huge shout out to the guy at Locals that had this and had like spares of it. That way we're able to complete our consistency, get our E-tally for the deck, and just be able to extend just a little bit further with the kind of non-engine that we do play in the deck. So it'll be much better seeing some consistency for our sake. Onto the Bestial engine of this deck, which has not changed. Still playing 3 copies of Rebellion, 1 Magnemite, 1 Druis Worm, 2 Baldrake, and 1 Regained. I think this is really solid because this helps shut down Malice, especially when going first. As well, this is also just really great floating into a lot of our other matchups that we'll have that play light and dark, like Tsurugi, for instance, and any rogue decks that we might encounter. So, and Blue Eyes, because you can't forget Blue Eyes. It still is a deck. And the Kashtira engine has changed up a bit here. We are still playing the 3 copies of Unicorn with 2 copies of Fenrir. We are now playing the 2 copies of Pressure Planet Ratesoth with 1 Theosis and 1 Birth. So I made the space for Ratesoth because Ratesoth not only giving us that attack boost, just because we do play like almost every attribute in this deck, but also being able to search out our Unicorn is really helpful. This deck does play super terribly into Droll, but as long as we don't see Droll, we're fine. We're fine. And then for the rest of our non-engine slots, we are playing 3 copies of Nibiru in the main, 3 copies of Fuelos, 3 copies of Droll, and then 1 triple tactics talent. So this does round out the 43. We decided to cut Super Poly from the main, and we decided to put it in the side deck. We'll see how impactful that might be. We decided to go with these because these are the most impactful, especially if we see Fuelos going second, seeing Fua or these, or if we just see like a lot of the other engines, whether it's Regenesis, the Bestial, a mix, we're able to still play and just kind of break boards with it. And the talents, talents is just good. They had to limit it. Our extra deck saw 1 change. We're still playing Mud Dragon and Garura. You did notice we're not playing Ash, so the only synchro is Golden Cloud Beast Malong, just for the Ultimate Slayer. We are playing Kashtira Shanger Era, Dark Arm Dragon, Red Eyes Flare, Garunix Eternity, Aggregator, Star Slayer Typhon, and Zeus. For our Exceeds, we thought about playing another rank 8, but I don't have Photon Lord, so we decided to go back to one of our funny links that I think is really good. And that is still 1 Gaudi Moon, 1 SP, the Blackluster Soldier, Soldier of Chaos has come back. And then we still got Underworld and Bucephalus for our links. So I really like BLS just because it is, you know, a free banish or a free attack gain, making itself a towers, you know, whatever we might need for the deck. Underworld Moon, I just love that combo. SP is just always solid. And Bucephalus, Ultimate Slayer target. For our side, it is more so a board breaker side. We are playing 3 copies of Perulia for a hand trap, 3 copies of Ultimate Slayer, 3 copies of Super Poly, 3 copies of Droplet, 2 copies of Dragon the Mine, and 1 There Can Be Only One. Just because we play around There Can Be Only One so easily and so well, might as well play it, right? And then Dragon's Mine was something that I was trying out when the deck first came out. We're going to try it out still just to see if we can see it. Droplet is always just great. Super Poly, always just great. Ultimate Slayer helps us break boards. But that is our deck profile. So let's go to this box and break and hope that we, or case tourney, and see if we can win us a case. So we played 4 rounds of Swiss and then 3 rounds of Top Cut, which your boy made it to Top Cut, just finished 8th. So we go round 1, we play against Memento, and we went to time for game 1. You heard me right. Game 1. It was just a slugfest, back and forth and back and forth. He didn't deal damage to me until like 5 minutes left in time. And he only did a little bit, and I was like, okay, I just need to be able to get some swinging in. And I played into a Super Poly that I did not know he was maining, and so that kind of just cooked me right there. Round 2, we play against Malice, and you know, being a Malice player myself, we know that Chuck holds pretty well. He did go first. He took game 1 after winning the die roll. Game 2, we were able to take it. We controlled a lot with Branded Regain. The Kashtira engine just really putting in a lot of work, so we were able to control it there. And then game 3, we sided out the entire Kashtira engine. We put in the Ultimate Slayers, the Super Polys, the Droplets. We draw for our starting turn, and let me tell you, that hand was goated. We cracked his board, and we were able to take it in time since he committed a lot of life point loss, and we were able to stop him from gaining life points to boost him over the top, so we were able to take it there. Round 3, we played another Malice player. Now, what are the odds that we play back-to-back Malice? Game 1, he wins the die roll. He goes first, and he passes it right back to me. He goes Fua. I go search, he rolls, and we just OTK'd through that. His hand was pretty bad. He showed me his hand, and it was atrocious for a Malice player. Like, that was like, you know, when you just want to stop and cry. Game 2, he goes first. He's able to establish his board. We try to break it through with Mystials, the Kashtira. It just wasn't enough. Even the Super Poly Ultimate Slayer combo was just a little too underwhelming as I had hoped. But come game 3, we were able to just take it in the crackback and just control the tempo of the game, and we were able to take it from there. Round 4, we played against Orcus. So Orcus getting new support, which we are working on getting you a deck profile for that. So stay tuned. We lose the die roll again. He goes first. He's able to establish his board through the Bestials, through the one hand trap that we had in Droll. He is just able to extend, and again, like, Orcus has a better grind game, so he was able to take game 2, or game 1. Game 2, we went first, but our hand sucked. We opened no Regenesis. We opened all Kashtira. Like, literally, we opened Ratesoth, Birth, Fenrir, Unicorn, and Nib. And I was like, what are we going to do with this? So we like baited out as much as we could, but just, he pushed through. He had the hand traps, the hand interrupts for the right spots, and it just did not go well. It did not go well. Or no, we didn't have Nib. We did open a Regenesis, but he ashed it, so Yeah. Yeah. So we took the L there, which put us at 2-2 going into top cut. So we're able to squeeze our way into top cut. We play against Mitsu Raizio Azumina, or Mitsu Azumina Orchist, I believe was what it was. And the deck was insane. It was insane. He played through Fuwa, he played through Droll, he played through the Bestials. It was crazy. Crazy. We also played we also had non-playables. So I mean, that felt nice. Opening no Regenesis, and in game 2, opening no Regenesis, no Cash, no Bestial. Or we had a Bestial. We had Baldrake. Yeah. So we opened unplayable, and it happens, right? It happens. He just cooked us. We opened 2 Nib. He played under Fuo really well, and he played under Nib as well. So like, he made 4 summons, didn't commit a 5, and he just OTK'd straight through me. So we take an L there, and we lost in top cut. But we did get 12 packs, but we didn't get what we were hoping for out of those 12. But we were able to manage to swindle and talk our way and trade our way into getting backup adding Mr. Mouse P. March Hair and 2 of the missing Punk cards from the new set that we also needed. So Punk will be coming to y'all soon. But I had a good time playing Regenesis, Bestial Kashtira. Definitely to one of the comments that was made in one of my earlier videos this week about Regenesis. Yeah, when you smash the 3 engines together, it does get a little cloggy. So definitely thinking of reworking the deck, maybe having the Bestials on the side, because there is still value in playing the Bestials this format. Again, Mitsu's a thing. Orcus is going to make a comeback. Malice is still a thing. Branded Regain checks that. Branded Regain checks all those decks, to be honest. And there's just tons of rogue strategies that do play light and dark, like White Forest, Blue Eyes. There are decks that Bestials can still hurt. The Kashtira engine is definitely a great going first, so we're going to definitely rework our Regenesis so that way it can mirror that same notion. But that is it for this special video of our case tourney. Let me know what you guys want to see next, as we are cooking up Punk for you, and we are super excited to show the case hat to y'all. But with that, we'll pass it over to you.